And welcome back to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. This is Heavy as the Crown. I am your host, Vector Lynn, joined with my co-host, Nicole. Still no last name,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I'm working on that.
Yeah, you keep saying that. I don't believe you. Anyway, we're just checking in. We got a few more songs for you tonight. Still going off of them shapes. Yeah, believe it or not, there's a lot more than you probably thought there were.
So many.
Yeah, Ms. Moriarty taught us all about them, and we got a lot to go.
It was quite lovely. I'm really glad that I was educated so much in
very much. And with that being said, we'll probably let you hear those other songs from now.
Oh,
the phone's ringing.
back to
Yeah, I got it. And hello, this is 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. Heavy as the Crown. Vector speaking. What's up?
who's here?
Yo, it's your boy Jacques Duquesne.
Jacques!
375.
What's up? It's been a while.
Oh, I escaped the clutches of the Canadian government and
Wait,
police.
what? Last we heard from you, you were in Florida coming up to Jersey. How did you end up in Canada?
It's a long story, and I'm gonna
Oh.
tell you every detail. So
Looking forward to it.
I took the scenic route on the way to New Jersey, and that involved me going to Tennessee because I wanted to see the country, and also I got lost. I got really lost.
Oh,
I made like every
happened.
wrong turn. I don't think I made a single right turn.
That sounds like
That
Vector.
GPS.
So just all lefts?
Oh, just not even. I think there were sometimes I wasn't even driving on the road.
Oh,
I had a one of our digital marketing directors had that problem. He went to some convention a few weeks ago, and his car, I guess, is old, and the GPS just didn't recognize he was on a road.
the other one had the same problem.
Yeah,
where
he drove through several fields of cows.
Yeah, that happened to her as well.
Who?
The other half of the digital marketing team.
Oh, okay.
I
Emo?
think emo.
That one. Okay.
Yeah, right into the cows, but no cows were harmed.
That's good.
Anyways.
Yeah. So
Canadian what?
yeah. So I realized when I got to Tennessee, this is not New Jersey. It is actually pretty far.
Well, depending on
Oh.
what time of year, yeah, the weather might be very similar.
Yeah,
Sure.
that I can't feel weather. It's a birth defect, but it helps me survive blistering colds. Like when I went to Siberia, I played a show there with my band, Preheat to 375, and it's we're probably not gonna go back there for a while.
That's understandable.
What happened?
Um,
I don't
war.
have to ask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, you know.
Here at Preheat to 375, we make love, not war.
Woo.
And we
Wow.
also make pepperoni pizza.
So now that you're not in the
Anyway, so
claps of
right, right,
the
because
Canadian government,
I
do you think
realized
you'll be making it down to Jersey.
I realized that I was not in New Jersey. So I go from Tennessee. I go from
so you go from Florida to Tennessee.
I go from I go from Florida to Orlando to Tennessee.
Orlando, right?
And then we gotta go to Jersey. Gotta go to Jersey. It's the other way. Gotta go the other direction.
Yeah, you're going too far. Not west.
Waste.
And I take another scenic route this way. I'm going up north. I'm going northeast right now, but I go a little too far, and I illegally cross the Canadian border, and the Canadian police, they apprehend me, and that was that part wasn't even the most surprising. The least expected part of it all is that they didn't even apologize. I thought that's what they're known for.
Oh,
I thought
that's
that's
unbelievable.
You must have done something really horrible then.
Yes.
Well, okay. I didn't want to say this because it would be a little embarrassing, but when they asked, I didn't share my Rice Krispie treats. I know. I know.
Well, we know your the Preheat the 375 has been struggling a little bit as of late. So
I can't even
you
afford
can't
half
give
a
up.
bagel.
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't want to
Yeah.
give up half of a full Rice Krispie treat.
It
you could
was
get
my
all of
only
it.
sustenance at the time.
Oh, why didn't they understand that?
No, I guess it's like culturally insensitive to stroll
Mm.
up to Canadian land with Rice Krispie treats and not share. And I'm not a selfish person. I said that, you know, I could play a show. I could play a show for free.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
your
they're
band's
like,
not traveling with you, are they?
my band's, you know, funny story about my band. One actually never made it out of Siberia, so he's fighting in the war.
Oh.
And
I
that's
wish
our
him.
basis. So, you know, Schizo, if you're listening right now, I don't know if you are, but Schizo is our bassist, and I know he's rocking it out there on the battlefield, in the trenches.
Well, down here at WMSC, we have a few very talented bassists that I'm sure would love to help you guys out with a project or two.
But no one can do it like Schizo, man, which is
No.
why I think he's just so capable out there. I mean, I'm sure he's not, you know, he's around, I'm sure. I haven't heard from Schizo, but
I'm wishing him the best of luck.
So Schizo, we love you. Make it down to Jersey, bye. Anyway, so what happened is they arrest me. Or I was like, I'll play a show for free. And they're like, you're Preheat to 375. You don't make any money at your shows. And I'm like, you're so
Every show
right.
you do is for free.
You're so right.
Oh.
So they put me in some handcuffs and they sent me to Canadian jail. But then I made a friend named T-Dog.
Hmm.
And T-Dog actually was a fan. He was a fan of Preheat to 375.
What are the odds?
And it turns out we were in for similar reasons. I didn't share my Rice Krispie treats. He didn't share his fruit roll-ups.
Oh, that one I kind of get. Sorry.
And I'm like, man, isn't this law so whack? And he's like, yeah. So we staged an intervention for the police.
I believe that's just called a breakout.
It's an intervention in Canada. We call it intervention.
More education.
I learned that.
Yes.
We staged an intervention for one of our cellmates who had a really bad Gushers addiction. I'm proud to say that he is on his way to recovery.
That's good.
And so during the intervention, we really captured the emotions and goodwill of the Canadian police, and we were able to slip through while they weren't looking because their eyes were so filled with tears of joy. And so were mine, really. But I was able to escape, and I hightailed out of there, back in the States now. And now I'm on my way to Jersey. I'm actually in my car right now. Vroom vroom. That's the sound of my car.
I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear the engine?
Yeah.
Purr. Purr goes the engine.
Well,
she's doing well.
And that's where I am today.
We'd love to hear from you. It's unfortunate that you've had to go through all this trouble. You should get that GPS of yours fixed, but hopefully few weeks.
No, I got it. It's the GPS is what screwed me up in the first place.
Right. All right.
I gotta trust my gut. It's my instinct.
Yeah. Well, we'd love to see you down here whenever you can make it, but it seems like that triangulating your position didn't work out too well with your GPS. You might want to add another point and maybe like triapazoid your position instead. Just get a wider range of
that reminds me of the time the Canadian government said square up.
Well, we'd love to hear it about another time, but right now
I escaped, and so I'm not around anymore.
Well, it's been great talking to you again, Jacques.
Thank you.
Right now we got some more songs to play. We got Trapezoid here by Scar Symmetry.
Trapezoid it up.